Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today, I actually have two correlated esports bets for you. This is going to be for Thursday, May the 16th. First of all, I wanted to kind of go over some of the slips that had wins, or 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, whatever it is. This is the slip that I gave out yesterday on last night's video. Oh my gosh, this is just super close here. We had a pair right here in Counter-Strike going against each other, a pair right here. These guys ended up hitting their mores. This one was Ninjas was one off his kill total right here, and then PJ Washington, he previous to this game 5, he had hit this like pretty easily in the past 3 games. He had hit like 7, 5, 6 3-pointers. I talked about in the video. He was averaging 5 made 3-pointers in the last 5 games. He ended up only getting 2 3-pointers, so that was very bad. I think he ended up only having like 8 points in the game. So it was unfortunate for sure, especially because Dallas scored 104 points. Would have thought that he would have hit his mark for this, but the Mavericks ended up winning, and so big day for Dallas, but this slip was just extremely close, so really apologize about that. And, we were 1 kill off and 1 3-pointer off from getting, $500 on this 5-man slip. Here is the Caitlin Clark slip that I gave out on the Winable. Caitlin Clark only, I think she had 20 points. I don't know why that says 7. Maybe it is 7. I don't really know. Or maybe it was, who knows? I don't keep up with WNBA. Sorry about that. But it was a boost right here. We had, I think her line was at 20 and a half or something like that. She ended up getting over, obviously, 0.5 points, and we're waiting on John Rahm right here. So we're hoping that he gets better than 4 birdies. I think on DraftKings, his birdies is at 4.5. So we have that little 0.5, but I talk about it all the time. We want those little tiny W's, and at the end of the day, if we have little wins throughout every single one of our slips, then eventually we should beat the sports books, especially on PrizePicks here. And then this was another slip that I gave out. I think I gave this out on Winable, not too sure, honestly. But we had a correlated slip right here. This was 5 off, and he hit over by 16. And then we had Yeon and Impact. I really like these over on League of Legends, pairing up teammates together. I always talk about League of Legends. It's a game I've been playing for about 13 years of my life. 13 years of my life. 13, 10 years of my life. 10 years of my life I've been playing League of Legends. So I've been keeping up with the esports scene pretty well. I feel like, a team like Team Liquid, I'm assuming they ended up losing to T1 because T1 is just such an amazing team. Didn't end up watching because it was at 4 in the morning on a Wednesday and I have work to do. Sorry about that. But I feel like these League of Legends guys can definitely compete with some of the best, and all they really have to do, especially these American teams like this, they just have to win one of those games, right? If they win one of them and it snowballs, then a lot of them are going to be able to hit these kill totals. So I really like this. One of my plays later on in the video does show that I have one of these plays, but it starts at 4 in the morning, so that's why I kind of added it as that extra bet. But we want Brooks Koepka to hit his birdie. Sorry, I don't really watch golf, honestly. But his DraftKings line is at 4.5, so we took it at 4. This is our Real Friends community. We have our Real Friends in Football channel. We are almost at 34,000 subscribers. That channel initially was supposed to be a gambling channel, but me and Miles kind of shifted the direction, and we kind of have a general football channel going on over there, and it has panned out pretty well. And recently, we obviously started our RFF Picks channel, and this channel is at like 1,450 subscribers, something like that. But gambling is a huge passion of mine. I kind of look at it more as sports investing rather than gambling, because gambling can be such a negative connotation, but it doesn't have to be that way because we can beat the books. It doesn't have to be gambling, right? So gambling's been a huge passion of mine. Gambling I've been doing for 13 years. Now that I think about it, am I that old? Maybe I have been playing League of Legends for 13 years. Has that game, I think it's been out for 30, yeah, definitely, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I've been playing League of Legends for 13 years now. The time is just running by. Anyways, I have been gambling for a very, very long time. Over the past 3 years, I've taken gambling a lot more seriously. COVID kind of hit. Obviously, I've been working from home now, so I kind of can have a second screen to where I'm kind of just listening, watching videos, learning about how to beat the books. EV gambling is what I do a lot, correlated betting, and then villain gambling as well. One of the villain gamblings that I have this year is that the Minnesota Vikings, win more than 6.5 wins. I talk about villain gambling all the time. The NFC North, think about it. If y'all are football fans, everyone's talking about the Packers, right? Everyone's talking about the Lions. Everyone's talking about the Bears. Those are the media-driven teams, but I feel like the Vikings are that team. They have Justin Jefferson. They have TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison. They have a really good defense, and all Sam Darnold or JJ McCarthy has to do is kind of just play their part, be a game manager. And I feel like they can kind of win 7 games. I mean, they won 7 games last year with Josh Dobbs heading there at quarterback, and they kind of just played around their defense. They have a great coach, great defensive coordinator, so I really like them to win over that. That's kind of what I talk about villain gambling. I like to bet on the teams that no one wants to bet on, right? Those ugly games. I think the Panthers are probably going to be another team that I'm pretty hype on this season, or like the Titans, those disgusting teams. Now talking about it, it's just going to be gross thinking about it, but those are going to be kind of the teams that I like to gamble on, and it fares out really well. So a 7% ROI over 7,000 bets, and we've started this YouTube channel over the past 3 months, and I've become a profitable gambler over the last 3 years, and so I decided to come on here and make a YouTube channel with Miles, and we want to help educate people and give people sports picks. So here's our Winable. What this is just an easy way to get plays it's going to be via text. I don't think there has been a platform to where you could sign up for sports picks via text, and so that's what Winable's here to offer. They talk about how they're like the OnlyFans, but for men, or men creators, right? So you kind of can go on there, release your plays, give your picks out, and then you also have, we have the MVP plan to where you can sign up and pay for our picks. So the free plan is going to be $0 a day. That's going to be our YouTube picks. It's going to be our Taco Tuesdays, and then our MVP plan is going to be every single one of the bets that I make, I'm going to put on the MVP plan. That can be anywhere from 4 to 6 correlated bets that we post, especially come NFL season and college football season. We're going to be posting a shit load of plays on there. Correlated betting is super strong when it comes to football, right? You see those huge shootouts almost every single week, or between even more than one game a week, right? You have those 35 to 31 games to where just the ball's flying all over the place, back and forth, and then the quarterbacks, they have 300, 350 yards. All the receivers have a ton of receiving yards, right? We see it all the time in football, and so we kind of build out those PrizePicks slips to where we have the quarterback, receiver, and the huge 6-man play. So it works out very, very well. If you want to sign up for the MVP plan for free, type in code RFF. You get it for 1 month. So here's going to be that bonus pick. It's not the official pick, I guess, for the YouTube video. I did already post this out on the Winable, and I don't know if these lines are actually going to be the same. I believe they are, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't really like giving out picks at the 4 a.m. slate because I'm posting this video at midnight right now, Dallas time, so you only have 4 hours to get this play out. But I did want to say how much I really love the Faker or the T1 combo, right? So we have Faker, the mid laner, and the bot laner combining together. And this T1, they should be favored in this game, but G2 can definitely go back and forth with them, right? So as long as these League of Legends plays are, going into these 30, 35-minute duels between both of these teams, and if T1, if they are the favorite, then most likely they are going to get a lot of these kills, right? You've seen Faker, who's like LeBron of esports, League of Legends. He's been on the team for 8-9 years, and he just gets a ton of kills, right? So if T1 should win this series, then he's very likely to hit the kill total, right? And I feel like Faker's one of those guys that you don't want to be on the other side of him. I feel like hitting the more at 10 is a very strong line, because like I said, if T1 wins a couple of these, even like one game of these first 3 maps, but probably 2 games at least, that they win these first 2 maps, Faker, you're telling me Faker can't get 4 kills a game? Like, I feel like it's very strong. And then the same thing for the AD carry, right? And so we have 2 Counter-Strike guys going against each other here, so we have the less on both of that, so we want these games to be completed very quickly. And then Reggie Jackson, someone who's not going to get a lot of minutes in this game, most likely, to have less on the turnovers. And then here's going to be the official play that I'm giving out for this YouTube channel. Sorry, my back. I've just been sitting all day on the computer. So we have a correlated play right here. Correlated Correlated, and then we have a single play right here. So we have Ninjas and Pajamas go against Sangle. We have Aurora and Mibber going against each other, and then DMS by himself. I saw his line at like 28.5 on a couple of the other sports books, and so getting it at 25.5, that's a three kill difference, and that's super strong. I mean, what is that, like a 10% discount almost to just get 3 kills? Pretty insane, honestly. So I really like that play at the bottom. And then we have these guys going against each other as well, and these plays as well, they have a little bit of a difference compared to other books, and then we're also pairing them together in a correlated bet, right? So yeah, what we're wanting here for these plays in Counter-Strike is we want back and forth. The way Counter-Strike works is there's a best of 13, right? So it's not like a football game, it's not like a basketball game, it's not like a hockey game to where there's periods, quarters, and it ends. They go best of 13. So that means that these games can get long and drawn out. They can go 13-10, 13-10, something like that, to where they're playing 46 games within map 1 and 2. So if that happens, then a lot of them are very likely to hit their kill total, and then they can also go into overtime. And if these guys are on the field, a lot of the times they're going to hit their kill total, right? And I have seen a lot of requests out there that you want the Moors, and so I kind of tried to find plays that I liked on the Moors. So that's going to be the play. Best of luck. I am going to be in Vegas this weekend. My friend's birthday, celebrating my friend's birthday. I'm going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm probably going to have Miles come on here and make a couple, or I guess 3 videos for y'all over the weekend. But I should be able to make a play tomorrow night, but I just want to remind y'all. So I'm going to be enjoying my time there. Maybe, you never know. Maybe I'll come on the Winable mobile and get some kind of individual plays out there. I don't know if PrizePicks is even legal in Vegas. Not too sure. But anyways, that is going to be the play. Best of luck. See you tomorrow, and let's win.